Soon after, the SSS contacted Ark and Ciel and figured out their plans for security at the private performance. It was decided that Lloyd and Ellie would take care of the theater's interior, keeping an eye out for any suspicious individuals or happenings. As for Randy and Teal, they would be stationed outside of the theater conducting surveillance. Finally, on the day of the private performance. Oh hey, they changed the thing. I wish it looks so nice. Man, this will also be really good for publicity as well. Like, let's say things actually do. Real sneaky, guys. Even Mayor McDonald came to watch the performance. Oh right, didn't you say something about supporting the new production to the best of his ability? That's right. Grandfather has been a fan of Ark and Ciel since its inception. I'm sure he's looking forward to your debut, Rishia. Really? I hope I don't let him down. But more importantly, do you think what Yin said will hold true? Well, we can't say for sure. Still, I think there is a good chance it might. Fortunately for us, the First Division will be keeping watch, so Ilya should be safe. That's a relief. You know, was it really okay not telling Ilya everything that happened? I think the troop leader is worried about the same thing. No, it's okay. All I wanted for Ilya to shine like a star, All I want is for Ilya to shine like the star she is tonight, without any unnecessary worries dragging her down. That's what that's what all of us here at Ark and Ciel want. You really admire Ilya. Why is that? As you might know, I was forcibly invited into the troop by her. Despite my circumstances, I'm happy. After all, until I came to Crossbell, I had only walked the path that I was destined for. You were destined for? Soon after, I was positively charmed by her performances. I thought to myself, who knew that someone could shine this brightly brightly without once looking back? Perhaps I ended up admiring her because of how unreachable she is. We all have people like that, Rishia. Aww. But she's not unreachable, is she? What do you mean? You play the role of the Moon Princess for this production. And yes, the role may be elevated by the radiance of the Sun Princess. But coming from someone that doesn't watch many plays, I believe both your acts are superb. I know you'll shine brightly one day, by your own merit, not Ilya's. Okay, you smooth talker. Nah, wait for it. Wait for it. Ellie? You think so? Definitely, and I'm sure that's the reason why Ilya invited you in the first place. We had a berry in this case, but we still managed to get this far. We intend to see this through to the end. So, we want you to tackle this show with everything you got, Rishia. I will. Well, it's time for me to go. Good luck, you two. Leave it to us. Break a leg, Rishia. I'm still. Oh, there it is. Oh. Well, you think we should stand by somewhere until they start? What's wrong? I don't know what I expect. Oh my god. She's acting jealous again of how Lloyd unintentionally smooth talks with every woman, every pretty girl he talks to. He doesn't mean it like that, but he just naturally comes off that way. You think Randy would take a lesson from Lloyd, actually. I swear, we ever learn to be self-aware or we always be this impolite? Wait, what? Never mind. Forget I said anything. What was Rishia's first job when she arrived in Crossbell? Did she mention that? I don't remember her talking about that. Maybe she'll go over it later. I'm not sure. Because I remember we talked to her a bit before, but I don't remember. Anyway, you clearly went and made a promise to poor Rishia. Let's solve this case no matter what, okay? Of course. Lloyd, you freaking dumbass. Oh? Everyone, we apologize for the delay. The curtain will now raise for Arkanceo's breathtaking new production, Golden Sun, Silver Moon. Please, enjoy the show. We're getting anime? Damn it! The country of Ra, an ancient kingdom that prospered under the blessing and love of the divine goddess. Ever since the birth of Ra, the decision of who was to rule the country was held in the hands of soaring dancers known as princesses. These princesses, entrusted with the will of the goddess, one second, brought to light the true, righteous ruler of Ra by competing at the Star Sanctuary. However, ulterior motives lie in wait, leading influential figures to support different princesses, treating the holy ceremony as a trivial game. At that time, the Sun Princess, renowned as the greatest dancer of the era, arrived at Star Sanctuary. Ooh. Oh, hey! Sounds like it started. The enthusiasm is electrifying. It's a shame. I would have loved to have been able to watch it too. I'm jealous of the first division. I'm not so sure about that. I can imagine it's easy to focus on security while such an amazing play is being performed. I feel like we actually got the better deal, to be honest. You may be right. Shall we start patrolling the theater then? The first division are already keeping tabs on the audience, so let's go elsewhere and investigate. Sounds like a plan. It's Lloyd. Can you guys hear me? Loud and clear, boss. Has it commenced then? Yeah, we're about to start patrolling the inside of the theater. You two keep a close watch on the perimeter. Roger. Zade has graciously offered his assistance, so we'll be fine. How generous of them. I'll give you a call if we spot anyone fishy. Don't let the play distract you. We don't want the first division to steal the spotlight, eh? You wouldn't have to worry about that. Let's get started, Ellie. First, let's check in with the staff and see if they noticed anything out of the ordinary. Understood. Okay. There we go. still get mine too. As for Lloyd, I think he's fine with the stuff as is, I believe. Actually, no, he needs, no, he needs recovery. Yeah, let's just leave that on for now. Hey, Passionate Rouge. Oh, we don't have Still Blue. Okay, no, we gotta put that down. Justice. Try Justice Coin. And here, this thing. Let's see, tactics. You hope they make Arc&Steel 3D in Cold Steel. There's no reason they can't do this on PS4. Oh yeah, wait. When they had the PS4 version of this, did they like just port it, or did they like remaster, like give it like a 3D like remake and all that stuff? Oh, I know, it's saying Cold Steel, my bad. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting stuff mixed up. Let's see, performance has begun without incident. Looks like everything is going smoothly. No suspicious individuals have been spotted either. Hopefully, we can relax for now. Sounds like performance has begun. I would greatly appreciate it if nothing were to happen. Everything looks good in the S section seats. Honestly, I don't have anything to worry about with Dudley there. He's a fine detective, that's for sure. Let's head to the next area. Everything looks alright so far. Man, Ellie's incredible. I mean, I already knew she was, but this is just... wow. I completely agree. We should look elsewhere. If we continue to watch, we may end up staying for the entire play. Yeah, you're probably right. This box is for the special guests, where everything will be alright with only one officer keeping watch. At least Ernest is there to protect Grandfather. If anything were to happen, I'm sure he can deal with it. Think so? Actually... I think I need to use another hot pot here. I believe we have the other thing too, right? Oh, here it is. Rustic omurice. There it is. Put him at 100 just in case. All the artists have now entered the backstage area. It's time for the Rio show to begin. All I can do is pray for their success. Well, I suppose I could also clean the dressing rooms for them. Okay. To our guests, please do not enter the stage while it's in use. Oh, wait a second. Oh. We've seen everywhere so far. Does that mean? Yes, that should conclude the first act. Thus, the Sun Princess, supported by the mighty tribe of the Sun, had to be opposed. In response, a new princess answered the call and entered the Celestial ceremony. She was known as the Moon Princess, effectively splitting the governance of Ra in two. She was raised by the tribe of the Moon. Oh, the water fountains are in sync with the music. Oh god, my game is lagging with all these effects going on. Don't think of it as fancy slow motion, this game is lagging. Sounds like the second act is starting. Rishia's giving it her all. True, her debut scene was met with thunderous applause. Shall we make another round, Lloyd? Definitely. I think we return premises, second act, everything going smoothly. Rishia's debut, sure should be fine. Oh, well. What do we have here? Hiding pastries again, are we? Are Pleade's terrible habits truly uncorrectable? Nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing wrong here. Illy is one thing, but Rishi is no less amazing, to be honest. Agreed. Those two are completely in sync with each other. She truly has the presence of a genuine moon princess when basked in silver light. Nothing usual here. Man, Deli must be, really made of stern stuff. Got a full view of the stage, he's completely unfazed. Yet another example of his iron will. Oh, and it's the same thing, right? Same section. Well, here we go. This should be the one. This side looks good. I think the officer assigned here has gotten a little preoccupied. We are in the middle of an Ark and Ciel play. Everyone's bound to be captivated. Ugh. Woo! And And that's the end of the second act. Things are starting to heat up, aren't they? Oh. Was it simply a whim of the goddess, or perhaps a bit of mischief? To her surprise, the Sun Princess learned that the Moon Princess was not a stranger but her younger sister, separated from her at a tender age. Unaware of this revelation, the Moon Princess faced her sister with a cold, hostile spirit. The distraught Sun Princess, concealing her true identity with a gown and mask of white, beckoned the Moon Princess to the forest ruins. It was there that the two sisters, pure in their youth, would secretly dance and play under the thick forest canopy. Oh. You know, I really like how they do all these kinds of cutscenes, or like the stage performances or fight choreography during certain parts. I really like how they're done with just the in-game sprites and not moving to any sort of like anime cutscene or anything like that. I don't know, it makes it feel that much more special. Especially with like what they have to work with, since they don't have that luxury of like actually animating stuff like but like kind of just working with stuff like this. Really cool. Third act is where things usually start turning around for the protagonist, right? The audience seems to be eating it up. I know I am. It's rare to see a play this marvelous. It's more or less perfect. Now if only it would end without incident. Yeah, I sure hope so too. Even if it means we don't catch the culprit, it would be for the best. Chandelier? Things are starting to pick up. They are. Who could have guessed that the two princesses would be sisters? Will there be a... where will the plot take us next? No! We have to resist! Sorry, it's simply too compelling. We have to focus on patrolling. Ellie, we need to resist! We need to stop watching! That was an exciting performance to watch. More importantly, our special guests appear to have enjoyed themselves. Loud thud coming from the dressing room earlier. Oh no! No. Although, let's check the other areas first. If anything, just for the extra dialogue. Even he's finally watching. It looks like Dudley is interested in the play after all. Not that it's making him neglect his work. I can hardly blame him. I bet there isn't a soul that will be unmoved by one of Arcansio's performances. Caught him red-handed. Oh, officer, you dummy! Nothing suspicious here. Officer's side looks like Ernest is paying real close attention to the perimeter. He'll stay on his toes, I know it. That's the end of the third act. And now the final act. Oh wait, I didn't check the dressing room. Hey! Wait a second. Wait. Wait, hold on. Let me alt F4 that. I thought that, like, that would be the final thing that we need to check. Okay, hold on. Oh, what? Oh, I got bamboozled. Oh, I got bamboozled. Play is nearly over. Wait, did it load correctly? Let me go back one more. Okay, yeah, this is the... Hold on, I apologize. Let's up this to times 6 speed. I just look silly sped up. See, a loud thud coming from the room. I guess I really didn't miss anything then. No, we have to resist. Okay. Because, like, when you point out, like, oh, I heard a thud from the dressing room. I was like, no shit, you're gonna make me look, or reload to look back. The dreadful conspiracy existed only to drive the young sisters apart. Despite knowing the sad truth, the sisters chose to compete against one another. Because after all, they were princesses. Dancing was all, or was their all, their everything. Only one of them could become the shrine princess, carrying the will of the goddess on their shoulders. Their affection for one another strong. They even fell in love with the same man. Their rivalry burned with, bright with passion and understanding like Ra had never seen before. The two princesses, throwing all this feeling in their hearts, traveled down to the Star Sanctuary, ready for their fated ceremony. God, I can feel my frames chugging a little bit. The fire isn't helping with the frame rate. I really can't tell if this is like intentionally slow or if it's the frame rate. Either way, let's go. Cool. Oh, thank God, Dios. Looks like the play is going to wrap up accident-free. And we didn't even notice anything suspicious during our patrol. The dressing room! The dressing room! Lloyd, Ellie. What's going on? Is something wrong? Well, you see, one of the attendees has been behaving unusually for a while. We only just realized she's not on our guest list. She isn't? Where is she? Upstairs on the right, in the back. She seems to be, slightly observing the S-section seats. Got it. We'll check it out right away. Stay here and wait for our return, sir. But of course. Let's go check to the left. Let's go. No way. Is that who I think it is? Why did Dodos have to pick this spot to— Grace! What the fuck? Grace just snuck in here for free photos. Are you shitting me? No! The real culprit is gonna use this as the opportunity. Oh no! Cause the dressing room! Unless Grace stuck in the dressing room. This was the perfect spot to wait for my big scoop, and he is ruining it. He's totally gonna catch me once I start firing off my camera. Hey, Grace! Get out of here, what are you doing? Whoa, Lloyd! And Ellie too? What in the world are you guys doing over here? That's supposed to be my line. What are you doing here, Grace? You don't even have a ticket, do you? Nope, but I have my reasons. I may have snuck in here using a trick up my sleeve. Well, which was that exactly? Keep this a secret, will you? Long story short, I slipped in with the dry cleaning, and voila, I was home free. Are you kidding me? Why did you have to go that far? Well, there's a simple explanation for that. You see, all the freaking tickets got snatched up by the other CNS journalists. I just had to take a peek at the private show, but I was following another story at the time. What was I supposed to do, not watch it? That still doesn't make it right. Or legal. You're a real hassle, you know that? Come on guys, we're all friends here. How about we go watch the rest of the play? It's finally reached a long-awaited climax after all. If we don't see it, we may regret it for the rest of our lives. You could have just waited for the public show like a normal person. Besides, are you sure that's your only reason for sneaking in? You're not the one who sent the threat letter, are you? Threat letter? What the heck are you talking about? Hold on. I thought it was kind of strange to see Dodos patrolling the theater. Oh, it has to do with this letter, right? She dug through the trash! I don't think she's our culprit, Lloyd. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. I don't even brace to take things that far. Even me, huh? Isn't that sort of rude? Is it? You literally decided to sneak into a private performance for a big scoop. Oh, that reminds me, you mentioned that you're following another story, right? What's it about? Nuh-uh-uh. My lips are sealed. Wait a second, is the First Division here because it's keeping tabs on him? What do you mean, him? Drat, I thought I was the only one who picked up on it. Him? Are you referring to Yin? The heck is a Yin supposed to be? Does that have something to do with that threat letter you're freaking out about? No, forget about it. Listen up, Grace. I'm gonna need you to tell me everything you know. If you don't, I'm gonna have to report you for trespassing. Whoa, look, isn't that a little cruel? You and I are buddies, right? Sure, but what we need now is some sort of clue, no matter how small it is. So Grace, please, tell us. Fine, you're serious, right? I'll spill the beans, but are you sure you want to talk about this in front of Ellie? Why would we not? Is there something wrong with me being here? Oh, whatever, just brace yourselves, okay? The scoop I've been chasing involves a dark rumor about the mayor's secretary. Wait, what? You can't be serious. I think his name is Ernest, right? Either way, he's extremely dangerous, with a capital D. He's supposedly secretly embezzling funds from the mayor's office. And here's the kicker. He's been covertly scheming with Imperial faction Diet members. Son of a bitch! You think he's trying to off the mayor? Nah, probably too far-fetched. Hey Lloyd, I just had a thought. If Grandfather were to be killed under these circumstances, the Cobra could easily slip out during the commotion, so long as no one witnesses the crime in action. Oh, because the officer's too enraptured by the performance, the mayor's gonna get killed by Ernest, leaving the officer framed for murder. Oh shit. That's it. That's his plan. No, whoa, wait up! And using Yin as the distraction. It was the perfect plan. Oh shit. I knew Ernest was a piece of shit by trying to force Ellie out of the SSS, but maybe that's probably his plan, to get off both of them. What? Dudley, get your ass over here and help us! Oh no, the officer! Isn't this the officer who was watching the box? It is. Kick it down! What the hell are you doing here? What? We'll talk later. Ellie, we're going in. Let's hurry. Ernest, stop! Who goes there? Damn it! Grandfather! Where'd the pistol come from? What the hell is this? Huh, who would have thought you'd show up in a place like this? This must be the goddess's idea of a blessing. Ernest, why? Why do all this? You were always there to support Grandfather, so why? We're cut from the same cloth, Ellie. You have no idea how fed up I am with Crossbell's sick situation. And in the end, man only pursues true change when obeying the will of one stronger than himself. That is why I had to act. So that's the reason you impersonated Yin and sent the threat letter to Ilya. You made us believe that Yin was behind everything, all while plotting the mayor's assassination from the shadows. Damn it, so that's what's really going on. Have you enjoyed playing this game of yours? You may hail from the first division, but in the end you're just a 2-bit detective. Be it Revash, Heiyu, or even the real Yin if he exists. They're nothing more than puppets dancing in the palm of my hand. You're just another arrogant bastard. Put the gun down. Slowly. You can still get off with attempted murder. Don't take it any further. Don't take it any further, isn't that my line? The life of this old, naive man, the mayor of Crossbell State. I could end it one swift pull of this trigger. Please, stop this. Pulling the hostage card, are we? Surely you don't want our dear Ellie to witness the moment her grandfather's brain splatters on the floor, right? So how about you ingrates line up on the wall there and stay out of my way? I'm having trouble figuring out your plan. The moment you step out of this theater, that we know where to run. Shut it! Just do as I say. Damn it, you really have no idea. Good, you have ears after all. Now hold up to my end of the deal. Grandfather! Hold it! You won't escape. Always fast! Come on, Zate, Randy, Tio, you got this! Get him! How's he moving so quickly? Randy, Tio, brace yourselves. Mayor McDowell's secretary is headed your way. He's our man. Take him down. Gotcha. We'll get him. Ernest, very well then. Yeah! Ooh, where do you think you're going? This man is the true culprit behind the series of events. Randy, Tio. Oh, thank goodness you guys managed to catch him. Yeah, it was lights out for him as soon as I saw him pull out a gun. Good call. That aside, why have you joined forces with Four Eyes from the 1st Division? Who do you think you're calling Four Eyes? Explain yourselves now. What is the meaning of all this? Well, you see, Dudley, we did our fucking jobs. You even brought backup. What exactly were you planning? Well, you see, we were doing our jobs. The hell? He can still move? Zate, you're up. As if I could be taken down so easily. I will be the next mayor with Speaker Hartman. What? Zate, good dog. Is that your damn mutt? A distinguished performance, Zate. give me a break. Ruined by a little glory hound, eh? No, that'll be my job. It's a cheese. Where did she come from? We can never let our guard down. You will get what it kill you to comply with orders for once. Unhand me at once. I'll definitely be in jail. The next mayor. Oh, they're shaking the chandelier now? Oh, they're even dancing on that! God damn! Must be one hell of a strong chain. And the, what's that? Is there a word for, like, the thing that attaches to the ceiling where the chandelier is hanging, from? Like that thing they screw in the plate? Plate? I don't know. Oh, no, it's not a plate. They got it on, like, a little wheel thing. What are these guys twirling their spears around for? Guy's pretty high, taking LSD. They're spinning it around. Make it spin faster. He tripped. What's going on here? Oh, is this like the antagonist in the story taking a fall? Yeah, that's probably what it means. I'm guessing instead of having the Shrine Princess, we now have both Shrine Princesses. And that wraps it up. That was amazing. I'm thoroughly impressed as well. Grandfather, you already awake? Oh, thank Ideas. Yes, I'm perfectly fine, Ellie. It's unfortunate what just happened, but I still intend to experience the performance with my own two eyes. This is my way of paying respect to the wonderful people of Arkansas. Grandfather, you honor us, sir. Ooh! Extra, extra! A glamorous stage and an intrigue behind it. A preview of Golden Sun, Silver Moon. The anticipated new stage show from Arkansas has had its private performance. Ilya Platier captivated the audience from the moment the curtain rose with an acrobatic performance. Act 2 followed with the appearance of a hopeful new face, Rixia Mao, who stunned the audience with her mystique and expressive dancing. Together with the atmosphere that Ilya generated, the audience was delighted. I felt like I was watching the rebirth of Arkansas. The public performance will surely be something to look forward to. The mayoral assassin's dagger. While the drama was unfolding on stage, a more real one unfolded behind the scenes, as the police discovered and foiled the attempted assassination of Mayor Henry McDowell in a balcony during the private performance. An official statement has been issued regarding the incident. The official word is that suspect Mr. Ernest Reese, 29 years old, McDowell's former top aide, arrived with the mayor to watch the performance. He smuggled a gun and dagger past the security officials, and then attempted to use them to assassinate the mayor. What motivations did he have? Mr. Reese served as the mayor's top aide for many years and was known for his honest personality. Why did he commit this crime? In gathering evidence, we discovered that he also illegally misappropriated mayoral funds, and had connections with specific representatives. Additional evidence suggests that he planned to run for the next mayoral election. and it is speculated that he committed the crime to try to obtain political position for himself. However, the police have taken over the investigation, so the true motives will likely remain confidential. Behind the suspect's arrest, Crossbow Police became aware of the assassination plot in advance, subsequently deploying a security team inside the theater. The team was fooled by the suspect's clever diversion. However, the newly commissioned Special Support Section, conducting their own independent investigation, were able to thwart Mr. Reese's plot and save the mayor. A detective from the 1st Investigative Division said, "No comment. I cannot divulge more than what has been publicly disclosed. The moment of arrest." It's so blurry. Mayoral vacation. After the incident, Mayor McDowell decided to take a vacation. Even though he wasn't permanently injured, the stress on his mind and body was immense. So he made this decision in consideration of his old age, stated a public relations officer. We are glad that the mayor is safe and sound, but it is so far unclear how long the break will be. The anniversary festival is approaching, and all of us at the newspaper pray for his quick return to duty. Finally, SSS was mentioned. Yeah, like there's no way that Grace in this serious situation would throw shade on us during such an important incident. Finally, we get some good reporting in. Yikes, things really got out of hand. Most of the public should be in an uproar by now, right? Considering that the mayor was almost assassinated at the debut of Arkansas's new show, yes, I imagine so. It's the ultimate scandal. We can at least take comfort in the fact that Mayor McDowell is getting a lot of support from the citizenry. Well, surely the name of the Imperial Faction Diet members that Ernest had ties to will make the papers, right? No. Probably be censored. Besides, was this whole thing the product of that Secretary Lunatic going wild against his boss? Yeah, maybe so. There really wouldn't be any benefit to assassinating the mayor as far as the Imperial faction is concerned. On the other hand, they might spin it against the Republican faction due to their connections with Heiyu and Yin. You might be onto something there. Pardon the interruption, but don't you think Ernest was acting sort of strange? It was as if he lost his sanity, or perhaps lost control would be more appropriate. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Either way, I can't help but wonder what happened after the 1st Division took over the investigation. Yeah, you know, this could be a Colonel Richard situation. This could, well, something similar, in that like he was possessed, or I guess like you said earlier, nearly drugged up. Because like I believe Colonel Richard was hypnotized or something like that of the sort, and it just so happened that Colonel Richard and or the people following Colonel Richard were so loyal to him, even if he was misguided the whole time. So maybe like a similar thing with Ernest. Or what was it? Either he really had bad motivations, or maybe he had something tip him over the edge and act on his bad impulses. Or more darker side, maybe? I don't know. I mean, if we're in a world where we have someone like, what's her name again? What was that? Who was that enforcer's name? The dancer, the one who had history with Shara. Like, if we had something like her who can like conjure up illusions, although it's more like put people to sleep than anything. Oh yeah, Luciola, or I think that was her name. Yeah, definitely Luke. Yeah, if we have someone like her that can put people to sleep and put them in some kind of like a weird dream or illusion world. Or hell, just an illusion world in general. Like, maybe there can be someone out there. I mean, no, there's also, I don't know, but with Weissman, no, he was only doing that because of the crest, or whatever it was called, implanted into Joshua, way back when. So unless, like, a similar thing happened, which I doubt, since Weissman's not around anymore, anyone's, who was familiar with his area of expertise. I don't know, maybe someone else hypnotized him, or maybe given the recent medical advances, drugged him up, or something like that. I don't know, we got nothing else to go on than just wildly speculating, though. As for Ernest, he's in a state of total shock. Can't even speak properly. Chief, you're back. Yeah, I guess he was just so drugged up to hell that he just ended up becoming so delusional, and he's suffering from like withdrawal that he can't even speak properly. That, or he was in utter shock at what he just done. That too. Little bit of A, little bit of B, maybe. They're saying he's so messed up they can't even interrogate him. Yep, since they weren't making any progress with him, they decided to go ahead and chuck him in the clink. Last I heard, they thought of calling in a church counselor or asking someone from St. Ursula would examine him. Yeah, that might help. Huh, that aside, you four have become quite the celebrities, haven't you? While I was at the department today, I got to witness the Fox showering the SSF with praises. Boy, you should have heard him. The deputy director complimenting us? I find that hard to picture. Deputy Jackass decided to flatter us. I'm thrilled. Hey, it wasn't only him, the entire force had something good to say about you guys. Actually, I take that back. The First Division really didn't say much, but I'm sure that their opinion of the SSS is a bit higher now. Show some cheer. You've earned it. Yeah, we'll try. How can we be happy at a time like this? Yeah, try to think about how Ellie's feeling right now. Aww. Here we go. Seriously? Tomorrow is far too early for you to return to work. It's nothing more than a bruise and a minor sprain. 5 days of rest has been more than enough. Worry not, for I have recharged my batteries. This isn't a joke, Grandfather. Think about everything that's happened. Please, you no longer have Ernest and you could have died. Don't you think you've earned more than 5 days of rest? You may feel so, but the anniversary festival draws near. Duty calls, so I cannot fall behind. I cannot abandon my role as Crossbell's mayor for a minor spat like this. A minor spat? Slap him. Grandfather, are you not in pain? Are you not mortified? Ernest was like a son to you, yet he betrayed you. So why? Why do you continue? If I told you what happened didn't shock me, I'd be lying to my teeth. As I'm sure you've heard, Ernest has long been embezzling public funds from under our noses. Perhaps his actions cause extreme stress, and being trapped in his own mind caused him to go berserk. I do believe I bear some responsibility for not taking notice in the first place. Although, wait, no. I mean, I don't think that the drug theory would hold much water. Because if he was embezzling funds for as long as Mayor McDowell was implying, either he would have been drugged up for a long time or under some kind of long-term hypnosis, or he was really such a shitty person at heart. Obviously, the most credible thing is that he would be a terrible person, but again, he's in a huge state of shock, like I would assume in disbelief over what he's done. Because, like, these are the actions of a crazed, desperate man, with how high he was in, I guess, ecstasy or whatever. Just like, I'll be the next mayor, woo! You know, like, that kind of attitude. So I don't know, like, all these actions don't, like, you can't really make heads or tails of it. Like, maybe he was, like, planning out all this secretly, but then just something or someone tipped him over the edge to the point of no return in that way. Just maybe. Grandfather, nevertheless, I am a politician. I have sworn to serve Crossbow in the present and future. No matter what happens, it's my duty to uphold that oath and lead this city. That is a self-imposed commitment. I truly apologize, Ellie. Much like 10 years ago, I was unable to stop your father, Ryan. Not only that, but my own daughter, your mother, left you behind. And despite being powerless, I continued to fulfill the role of mayor as I always do. Surely you must despise me, right? There's no way that could ever be true. You're my hero, Grandfather. I occasionally keep in touch with Mother and Father. It may be heartbreaking, but I know I can overcome it. Ellie. I originally joined the police because I wished to help you in my own way. I thought this different approach would be a good way for me to help Crossbell too. However, now that Ernest is no longer at your side, I was thinking, I should retire from the police and assist— Spare me the nonsense! But, Grandfather? If you truly regretted the path you chose, then surely you would have returned home immediately. However, such was not the case, correct? Imagine how insulting it would be to turn your back on the road you've taken. To your colleagues, to me, and above all, to yourself. Ah. You need not be concerned about me. After all, I have more than a single secretary, and if necessary, I shall seek Helmer's assistance. However, my plan to retire mayor seems to have been delayed, though. Well, I suppose I've got another 5 years until I'm able to comfortably retire. Therefore, Ellie, you must continue on the path you've chosen, at least until you've become satisfied with all you've accomplished. I believe an old man like myself has no more better encouragement to give you. And Grandfather, not to mention, if you all hadn't intervened, I likely wouldn't be standing here right now. Stand proud, Ellie, of what you do and how you've grown, for you shall continue to shine even brighter and reach new heights, much like Arkanseal's new play. Ah, yes, Grandfather. I, Ellie McDowell, will return to my post tomorrow and strive to make Crossbell a better place. Aww. Hey, Hayata. How you doing? Why the Chino hate? Ah, I'm going back to Heiyu? You've truly saved me. I appreciate it. If the situation were to progress any further down the rabbit hole, it would have gotten quite messy. That was quite a close call. We were almost suspected of attempting to assassinate the mayor. No thanks to your connections with the Republican faction. The leader of the Imperial faction, Speaker Hartman, was likely the one to utter my name to that secretary. It's likely that he learned of it through Revash's Don, Marconi. Yes, I'm inclined to agree. I must say I wasn't expecting the secretary to go so far as to plan an assassination. Even so, there's no mistaking that his objective was to harm the Republican faction's reputation through us. A truly problematic city. Putting that aside, do not lump us together. It's particularly irritating. Oh dear, how cold you are. Well, no matter, our ties with the members of the Republican faction can be severed at a moment's notice. As we previously discussed, Heiyu's counteroffensive will launch after the festival. We'll leave the operation of the festival's final day in your hands, Master Zen. Or Yin. Bleh. Man, I really can't read right now. Very well. You know, it's really weird how they have these like random voice clips every now and then. And by every now and then, I mean just now. It's time for me to take my leave. And I know that's more of a female voice from what I just heard, but whatever. I'll probably change it like whenever we actually do see Yin's true face. Ever the elusive phantom, are we? Time. What exactly is it time for? Oh my god, the adjust glasses. Oh. Okay, someone's fancy. Oh. Oh. Well, I'll be damned. I know I heard the woman's voice, but I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Son of a bitch. You're early, Rixia. Ilya? What? You looking forward to to practice that badly? And geez, I call myself a dance freak. Were you always this dedicated? That explains a lot. Yeah. Son of a bitch. You know, now that I think about it, a certain friend of mine fucking spoiled this shit to me. Because they mentioned Rixia to me by name, and it's like, oh, does she have a huge sword? I'm like, wait. I kind of put that in the very back of my mind without really remembering that well, but now that we know, god damn it, I'm so pissed that they spoiled that, even though I very briefly forgot about that. I'm actually pissed. I'm gonna give my friend shit about that later. And this is why I'm pissed that they only fucking play Cold Steel. Like, what the fuck? And yes, that would imply she's doing something in Cold Steel. God damn it. Fucking play Trail. Like, I know they're not listening to me right now, but this is my message to them. Fucking play and finish Trails in the Sky and get the crossbow games already, you bastards! Oh my god! Anyways, and I doubt I will ever be. You say that, but your actions paint a different picture. You were just as excited for the private performance as I was. Come on, Rixia. Your acting is top notch. Finally become a genuine rival for yours truly. Really? Well, true or not, I still owe everything to you, Ilya. You showed me the light, opening my eyes to a path straying from the one I inherited. Inherited? I mean, they did say that the urban legend, or that the legend of Yin has spanned over 100 years. So it's like a family of assassins that pass it down from one to the next. Huh. And I guess Rixia was kinda sick of it. In a way. Okay. Huh. Or, well, I mean, like, there's obviously more that goes into this, but maybe she's found another calling on top of what she can already do. I wonder how this will play out, because, like, obviously she'll be in our party eventually. I'm just wondering when they'll have that, like, big realization or reveal or confession moment or something. Oh, that's gonna be a big moment. And it seems Randy's womanizer radar is not as good as we thought. I mean, his radar for combat prowess is pretty good. Not so much for, taking a good look at women. Though I suppose I should be grateful for those for this time. Yeah? Don't worry about it, it's nothing. You're planning to practice up until the third act today, right? I'll do my best to keep up with you. Oh, you sure you're up for it? Well, who am I to turn down a challenge, especially from you? Alrighty then. Until it's time for the public performance, I'll improve this scene 100 times over. Follow me, Rixia. Of course. Son of a bitch, though. I was like, man, I mean, we had, like, very few, like, glaring, like, indicators that it could have been Rixia. One, from the east. Second, we heard a woman's voice. And third, I mean, the third one doesn't really mean much, I guess, but, like, obviously you never see them together, obviously, but... I mean, like, what other clues would there have been? Actually, no, wait. Rixia was the first one to reach out to us. Right. Because if that threat letter was sent by the secretary, and Ilya discarded thinking as whatever, and normally Rishia will discard it normally, but then when she saw someone taking her name that she inherited, she knew that she had to contact the SSS. So if you were able to connect the dots that early, then you would have asked yourself, wait, if Arkansas truly received all these threat letters and just ignored them as pranks or empty threats, why this one? And yes, they said, oh, this one's different because it has a name. It's like, is that really the case? Out of every single thing, Rishia is the one that picked it out and raised the fuss about it to bring it up to the SSS. To be honest, you're not even surprised if the game told you Illy has another faces? Oh, do you mean if Ilya has like another side to her, you mean? It's like all the people in Crossbow has like some secret past to them. We sure did say that she's not kin to her former job before joining Arkansas. Yeah, they did drop like a lot of, or a bit of like hints here and there, but me in my usual fashion, I didn't pick up on it. Hey, 154 DP. That please, I'm pretty sure that should be everything, right? Not a Pokemon in sight.